Good morning, Cornerstone family. I'm so pleased to join all of you virtually for this amazing celebration of Pentecost and Pride. At Cornerstone's first Pride service last November, my parents, Jerry and Debbie, gave a very moving testimony to why they joined Cornerstone, after two churches separated by hundreds of miles showed their bigotry and distaste for members of the LGBTQIA+ community, including their son, Brian. This is my story. I was born into, baptized, and regularly attended a United Methodist church. However, there were many years growing up that I didn't attend church. When I was a sophomore in college, we started attending a megachurch in my hometown. A lot of people I knew from school attended this church. It wasn't a stuffy church like the one I'd grown up in. The songs they sang were familiar to me. The pastor gave a hipper message. Until one Sunday, it happened. My parents were out of town, so I went to church with my grandmother. The church was in the middle of a series on the 10 Commandments. This particular week was the 7th, Thou shalt not commit adultery. I sat and listened as the pastor then drew a line to other improper relationships, such as between persons of the same gender. I was very disappointed and very upset. Despite this, I started attending the church's college ministry group, thinking that maybe I'd find a section of the church that was more inclusive or forward-thinking. I was disappointed to find that not only were same-sex relationships mocked and derided by my peers, but that the pastor who led the ministry not only supported the derision, but told me directly that as long as I chose to live in sin, I would never be accepted into full membership of the church. Once I moved to Athens, Georgia, I occasionally attended a metropolitan community church. Founded as a spiritual bastion for LGBTQIA+ individuals, I found a church of love and acceptance. However, I also found an atmosphere that was as focused or more on our identity as shared identity as LGBTQIA+ than our shared identity as Christians. Then on Super Bowl Sunday 2020, while visiting my parents in Naples, we came to Cornerstone. I found a pastor in a rainbow stole in a community where all are welcome, all are loved, and all are recognized first as Christians and then who they are as individuals. Not to mention, it was steeped in the United Methodist faith that I am used to and grew up with. Thomas reached out to my parents in May as he started forming a young adult ministry group on Zoom. I attended the first meeting in June and found a group of loving peers. It gave me so much personal pride and happiness last Sunday to see two of my good friends, Thomas and Ethan, celebrated for their high school graduation. I decided to inquire the next month about a path to membership, even though I'm only in Naples a couple weekends of the year. Then, July 4th weekend, I was accepted into membership as Cornerstone's first fully virtual member. I regularly participate in services virtually. I was a member of the strategic outreach team, and I'm now a member of the strategic marketing team, helping Rev Roy, Mike, and the staff and congregation discern how to spread the good news of Cornerstone to people in Collier County and around the world. Not long after I joined, Cornerstone also became the first church in Southwest Florida to join the Reconciling Ministries Network, whose mission is to seek the inclusion of people of all sexual orientations and gender identities into the United Methodist faith, while also pursuing justice and inclusion for everyone. Then came December 2021. Because of COVID, I hadn't been back to Naples or Cornerstone since that first Sunday back in 2020. I woke up that morning and I was nervous. This community that had been reduced to faces on a computer screen, voices on the phone, words and text messages for the past 2 years was going to come to life. The number of people who greeted me and my partner, from Leslie Butler outside to Sylvia Baptista in the narthex, Mike and Thomas as we waited for service to begin, to the regular mentions by Rev Roy during the service, including my participation in the benediction, was truly a homecoming and reunion celebration. As we rushed to make our reservation on the Naples Princess, I was even chased down in the parking lot by two of my young adult ministry friends who wanted to say hi before I left. A pastor in a rainbow stole. A group of peers who loved me for me, even when I just existed on a computer screen. A community who not only said all belong, but lived it in actions every day. Cornerstone is home. I'm proud to be a Cornerstonian. I love each and every one of you. Thank you. Happy Pride. Happy Pentecost. And God bless all of you.